When you first log into your Google Classroom, this will be your dashboard. This is the first part that you see. You'll see up here stream, classwork, people. I'm not all sure what you should have grades too. This is the teacher view. So you should have classroom work up here. So you'll click on the classwork to find out what you need to do. When you click on classwork, you will see a welcome page. Depending on the grade, you'll have a welcome page first, a how-to section. Everyone will eventually have a how-to section. This is where I'm going to put screencasts and different materials that you need to keep referring to throughout the year, or that you need to refer to get started. So like for example, this one is Kami. It's a Chrome extension that you use to write on worksheets. You have the welcome page, so your curriculum login sheet is here. I meet the teacher if you're interested in knowing anything about me. Quarterly benchmarks, this just gives you a date range. You don't need to worry about these. Just kind of keep in mind what your next benchmark is. Then you'll see week 1. So you'll see all the different stuff here. We have our virtual locker assignment. The start here, this has got your weekly planner. And then it's got different assignments for the week. I know it looks like a lot. It's got a view more down here, and you can keep going. But I have made a virtual planner for you. So you can go to this virtual planner. It's preferred that you do this with your parent the first time. So you can go to the planner. Sorry, give it 1 second. So you go to the planner. You will have days of the week on it. You click on the day of the week. It takes you to this. So it's just a to-do list. Now, this is not something you have to do in this order. You do need to pay attention to the numbers, though. You don't want to do number 2 before you do number 1. And the IXLs always come after the lesson, or you probably won't know how to do the IXLs. So I put in order the way, if we were in an actual traditional classroom, the way that I would teach these. So this is your daily planner. You can make a check mark if you want. I suggest printing this out or getting a whiteboard and having your student list the activities out each day, then they can cross them off as they get them finished. But this does go along with the Google Classroom, so you will just look at ELA number 1 summarizing lesson and go to find that in your Google Classroom. Back to my Google Classroom, I go back to my Google Classroom, it's week 1, so I go down to week 1, find ELA number 1 summarize, and then the assignment's here, and I just click on the assignment and follow the directions. The directions are here, and then do whatever this says. Yours might look just a little bit different because this is the teacher view, but it'll look pretty much the same. Here's from one of my classrooms where I'm a student in. You can, let me go back one to show you. You can view your work, click on view work, and it'll show you that I have things assigned, I have something missing, I've turned something in, I have things assigned. So I click on it, I view details, and then I've already done this, so I'm going to click on mark as done. Or I could click add and create, and if I had to create something or save it in my Google Drive, I could click right here, and a screen would pop up where I could click stuff from my Google Drive to add up here. If you took a picture, if it's something you had to take a picture of, you probably add it to your Google Drive, but you could add a file or a link. I suggest adding your Google Classroom to your phone if you have a phone, or your parents' phone if you have a phone. But once these are done, now these are comments I can make. I really struggled on number 7. And again, this just goes to me. And then I'm done. I click mark as done. You didn't attach work for doing the name of the assignment, so your teacher will just see it done. Click mark as done. So when and if I'm like, oh my gosh, I forgot to do something, I can click unsubmit. But it does say that it's turned in. That's always going to that section at the end of the week to make sure you didn't miss anything that was due. Okay, this is a learning process, so if there's any questions, just let me know, and I'm here to help you.